What's up, guys? It's Jose Zuniga, and this is a TMF closet tour. Alright, so I've been asked quite a few times to do an updated closet. If you haven't seen my first one, I did it like 2 years ago. You could watch it right above here. And I keep getting asked to do an updated closet tour, and since I just redid the TMF office closet, I thought it'd be a great time to show you what I use to kind of compose outfits and kind of my little personal arsenal. So I'm gonna do a quick tour of this setup. I try to keep it as clean and organized as possible. It also helps me compose outfits when I'm doing videos for you guys. So let's start with this. This is my shoe rack. So believe it or not all the shoes are here. And it's kind of messy right now. I think I'm gonna do a whole video just in an updated shoe collection. So obviously I have my boots on top, then it goes down to like casual stuff and etc, etc. I'm not gonna go too much into that because like I said, there's a lot. Probably just a video on shoes is coming very soon. Now if we go a little bit more over to the right, I kind of have a mixture right here. So here I have my overcoats. I'm a Florida guy, so my collection here is not too strong. I also have a belt rack right here, all the belts, suspenders and stuff. And I also have a rotating tie rack for all my ties. Have a bunch of them, so that kind of keeps it streamlined. Now we're getting into the fun part. So if we go right down here is where I have my accessory drawers, and it's really cool because it's kind of see-through. On the first drawer, you can see I have all my glass collections and my watches. These are the watches that some of my favorite watches and the ones that you always see me wearing in my videos. This is pretty much my collection. I only have like 2 or 3 others that are at my house, but this is pretty much what I use on a regular basis. And I also have some of my favorite bracelets right here. These are the bracelets from Rose Gold and Black. I've been raving a lot about Rose Gold and Black in a lot of my videos recently, and it's not just because they're freaking awesome and they make your wrists look amazing, but we're also partnering up with you guys now every Tuesday to bring you guys a piece of creative content, something that's informative, that's new, that's refreshing, and we're partnering with Rose Gold and Black to do that, like today's video. So the reason why I love Rose Gold and Black is because I feel it just goes perfectly with my collection. It's simple, it's clean, it works with almost any outfit that I can compose out of this closet. And that's what's great with their designs. Everything that Rose Gold and Black designs just works with so many different aesthetics that I honestly think that if you actually go to their website, there's not going to be at least one thing you won't like because it's just that well designed. They're also very affordable. So if you guys want to check it out, I'm going to have them linked below. And of course, since they are a partner, they're also hooking you guys up with the special discount code. So if you hit that link, all the stuff on that special link are going to be heavily discounted as opposed to regularly visiting the site. So this is a very special link just for you guys, the TMF fam. You guys can go check it out. As soon as you hop on the site, you'll see why they're called Rose Gold and Black. All their jewelry will either have tones of rose, gold, or black, which makes it really aesthetic, something that I really like. And on top of that, if you hit that link, you'll see some of my personal favorites and what I own that I have in my personal closet that I use regularly. So if you guys want to check out Rose Gold and Black, I'm going to have them linked below so that way you can also up your style and add them to your personal closet. Then moving on to this white wall. So this is actually a door, and in here we just have a bunch of bags, all my backpacks that I use, my luggage, my briefcases, my computer bag, my tech bag, everything's in here. It's way more organized than what we had before. And I put a door here just because I don't feel it looks as clean as the rest of my clothing. So this kind of covers it up, makes it look clean, and it's a good separator. Moving further to the right, so this is kind of my dapper section. Here's where I have all my suits color coded. So as you can see, I keep things pretty simple. There's one kind of like outlier. Other than that, I love my navy suits. I feel they just look so good and they're super versatile. And I have a couple different shades, but for the most part, it's gray and navy up here. And then down here, I have a pull-out rack with all my trousers. So all my suit trousers, my chinos, anything that you can think of, that's down here, pretty well organized. And I like that it's a pull-out. That way, everything's easily accessible. So that's kind of the theme that I wanted with this closet, that I could see everything in an instant. Helps me build outfits way more quickly and be way more efficient, especially when I'm doing those crazy videos that I'm doing like 20 different outfits. It kind of helps. Okay, so moving a little bit more to the right. So here we got a couple cubicles. So here I have a kind of a mixture of things. So I have sweaters on top. As you can see, like the top 2 are sweaters mostly. A couple polo shirts, a lot of t-shirts. I have some denim. And then as we get lower down, there's more athleisure stuff. And finally, the last station we have here are my shirts. and my jacket. So here I have all my dress shirts, kind of color coordinated. They're a bit random, and then the prints are towards the end, and I have light to dark, and then on the bottom I have all my jackets. This is kind of more of the winter stuff and what I use, all from my denim jackets to my leather jackets to my more athletic kind of performance athleisure jackets to my bomber jackets, which I have like 6 bombers just in and of itself. As you can see, everything in this closet is using wooden hangers. These are by far a much better alternative. Usually you can buy them online a little bit cheaper, and they're great for the long run. If you're trying to take care of your clothes for the long haul, you're gonna want wooden hangers. It's great for absorbing humidity, especially in a closet like this, and also keeping the structure of jackets or shirts more intact as opposed to those cheap wire hangers. All in all, that's basically it, guys. That is the TMF closet tour. This is what I'm working with and what I usually use to compose, like I said, tons of the outfits you see in my videos and in my Instagram posts. So that's basically it for this week's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Rose Gold and Black. That's it from me today. See you next time.